All right, so we're going to talk about flowers and plants. And there's a lot of stuff that we put out at our homes this time of year that we love, and they smell good and they're beautiful. But maybe what you do when you're thinking about some of these plants is, gosh, I was going to get my grandma with 7 cats, an amaryllis plant because they're lovely. Well, maybe after we talk about this, you won't be getting the amaryllis, but maybe getting her something else that's also lovely at this time of year. We'll talk about each of these plants in turn. So poinsettias, everyone says that they're toxic. I will tell you right now, they are not toxic. They do cause tummy upset. We don't encourage our animals to eat them, and especially the ones that have been sprayed with adhesive and then they've got glitter on them. Those are really probably not ideal to eat. If you wouldn't eat it, they shouldn't eat it. But, not actually the worst thing that we can have out at the holiday season. Lilies are one of the worst things that we can have out at the holiday season. And this is actually one of those things where people send you flowers and they don't think about the fact that you have a cat at home. Any part of an Asiatic lily, so those are all the beautiful lilies that you get in flower arrangements, are very, very toxic. Even just when they stick their nose in them to investigate and get pollen on their nose, that's enough to actually send their kidneys into kidney failure. So a big deal. If I ever get flowers that have lilies in them, I either take them to work where they can sit on my desk and no animals are near them, or they get locked in a room where animals don't go, or they get thrown away.
Amaryllis is one of those things that's really pretty. One of the big things that you're going to see is tummy upset, which you'll find is a very common theme throughout plants. One of the first things you're going to see is GI upset with a lot of toxicities because of that contact that it's having with the GI tract. But it can also cause a lot of discomfort and GI cramping, so they're going to be painful, probably be crying. It can also affect the central nervous system, cause depression and tremors. They're not going to want to eat because they're crampy and uncomfortable and miserable. It's a beautiful thing, but not something that you want your animals to get into.
So mistletoe is another one of those things that, you don't have to have real mistletoe in your house. We all love to hang it up. It's really cute. You can smooch underneath it. Maybe think about getting the plastic mistletoe, because as those berries drop or if the leaves get dry, you start with the tummy upset. We sometimes get some respiratory problems. They have difficulty breathing. They can absolutely go into cardiac arrest. They can collapse. They can have hallucinations. You can't ask your cat, are you having hallucinations? Because they're obviously not going to be able to answer you. But dogs and cats alike, the end result of mistletoe ingestion can be death.
Holly is primarily going to be, again, a gastrointestinal irritant. The leaves are also extremely sharp and can cause trauma to the mouth or to the paws, to the face, just getting into the plant itself. And then again, that effect on the central nervous system and the depression. So they're just not going to feel well, and they're going to be very lethargic, have absolutely no energy at all.